fucked up. But Dino really helped me out so much yesterday, man. He's a very talented person, you know. We were driving down the road, and I was hitting that Roxor really hard, you know, just to make sure. I wanted to tighten up all the points on it and everything, to make sure that it's gonna stick together. And man, I knocked that bitch apart, and it started coming apart. We had to pull over, and I had to call the shop up. And Dino started walking around the outside of the Roxor. Long story short, he fucking found the problem, man, and we started working on it right on the side of the road. And we got back to the house, you know, and got some wrenches and started tightening everything down. You had mold your last grow. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about mold this morning. I came out and I had closed all my bins last night. When I opened them, I couldn't smell mold, but I could smell must. And must is the beginning of mold. You have to be on top of this shit, guys, because if you smell it, it's fucking there. So you've got to be very careful when you're dealing with large quantities of cannabis like this. And you can see I've gone ahead and I've opened up all of my bins. Well, not all of them, but I've opened up the 4 of them that were somewhat damp. The other ones are completely dry. This is all cured and dried right here. Not cured, but it's all dried. This stuff right here, the stuff that I had sitting out is fine, but the Alien Overlord that was boxed up for a day or two, it got really moist in there. When I opened the lid, I could smell must. It was a musty smell. Now, that's not mold, but boy, oh boy, if I had let that sit for one more day, 12 hours maybe, fucking mold. And it happened fast with that kind of an atmosphere in there. So I had to get in there, right? And open up the boxes and just kind of turn the cannabis so it's not anywhere where it was touching. You just kind of want to move it so it's touching in different spots, right? So you just kind of go in and you just kind of shuffle it around. Now, there's one thing you can do if it's really moist. You can take this whole bin like this. It's like a bale, and you can stand it up in the bin. And that everything that was now on the bottom that's touching the plastic, that is where that musty, that's where that smell will originate. Is anywhere there's contact. It doesn't matter if the buds are touching each other or if the buds are touching the side of the container. That's where the humidity will build up, and inside that humidity moisture, that is where mold will live. It loves water. That's why we love pouring water on our compost piles, because bacteria loves water, man. So, yeah, you know, this is a little pressed together, so I'm going to just kind of pull it apart here and let it breathe. And so those, everywhere where it's touching, you just kind of want to separate it. And you want to prevent those moist points from. Now, the reason why I have to do this, and I didn't have to do this last year, is because I waited 2 more days last year. But my buds were really dry and I had to rehydrate them. So I'm trying to catch them before they get too dry. But the problem is there's really no good way to know. You just kind of got to play it by ear, you know? Boy, I just started getting a really bad headache there for a second. And it went away. It was fucking right here. Start pounding like a hammer, and then boom, it was gone. I don't know what that was. Oh, right on, Greg. Right on. Yeah, if it depends on where you are in the world, you know, humidity varies. Like if you're in Florida, you're gonna have a lot of humidity. Hawaii, California, it's not so bad, but you create your own humidity when you store it in bins like this, you know. And I want it to be moist, but you better find that happy place. You go too moist, too contained, sealed, that's water inside there. And that's going to be a problem. That's going to be mold. So these have to sit like this probably for another day. You know, I'll let them sit and I'll check them and then I'll put them back in the box. I'll open them again and close them, open and close them, and try to get them just right, man, because I don't want them to get moldy, but I don't want them to get so dry that they just crack apart and explode, you know, when you hold the buds in your fingers. Hey, Joel. I'd like to have a conversation with you one day, Joel, just to find out what what goes on inside your head, bro. You're one of the most blocked people on my live stream. Yes, I get you. Greg, what should the humidity be when drying? Greg, you know, check what is the humidity in a humidor? Okay, Google. What is the humidity in a humidor?
Between 65% and 72%.
There you
According to
go.
Medium, cigars should be kept as constantly as possible between 65% and 72% humidity for better storage. In
High
this interval, you are safe.
high humidity, but that's after you cure it, right? So you want to be careful about that. That's true. Humidor is a great place to put your cannabis once it's cured, not when it's still a little moist. And you gotta know the difference. It's very important that you guys all understand this. I don't know, Billy. I don't know about a moisture meter. You want to come to America, Philadelphia. Joel Froggy. You guys, this Joel guy, I don't know who he is. I don't know where he lives. He says weird things on my live stream sometimes. They don't make sense. Sometimes he says things like he's a troll. And it doesn't always make sense, man. I don't know anything about that guy. I don't know who he is. But, man, I know I've blocked that guy, Joel Frog E, from my live stream probably 20 times over the last 10 years. For saying stupid shit to me. I'm Blaze R's. What's up, Blaze R's? Grope Gang. Okay. What does that mean? You go around groping people? What is the Grope Gang? Man, I do not know why this is here. I do not know why. Oh, I do know why, actually. It's kind of funny. Hey, bro, how's you, dude? Marco New. I'm good, thanks. I play to always win. I'm Blaze R's. I'm usually drunk, but I stopped drinking now. Oh! Well, Joel, let me welcome you back to the show. And let me just say, I hope you don't drink anymore, man. I'm glad because it's made you look like a really awful person on the internet, at least, when you come on my live stream and you say really horrible things to me. But welcome, bro. I'd love to give you another chance sober, bro. Congratulations with that. And I totally support you in doing that. I did that too. You know, I'm completely sober from alcohol. I don't do hardcore drugs. The only drug that I really like to take is cannabis. And I don't really fuck around with anything else. I've watched other drugs just destroy my friends. So I stay away from them. Alcohol will do it too. Alcohol does it slower, but it kills you too. It's just more of a slow kill. Eventually, though, one day that it just decides to get you, man, you know. Nick. Hey, Nick. Susan Baker. Oh, David C. Baker and Susan Baker. Let me just give you guys a shout. You guys might remember yesterday's show. Also made my side hurt. Oh, right on, Greg. Where I had an unboxing. Dino went out and got a box, remember, and he brought it in. Well, I forgot to open that box. And at the end of the show, I looked down. Dino and I were going to go out. I go, oh, you know, I forgot to open this box. So I called David C. Baker up on Facebook Messenger. I pulled him up on camera. And him and Susan were there. And I said, hey, I forgot to open your box on the show. I was like, how about I open it for you right now, privately? And they're like, yeah. So I went ahead and I opened it, and let me tell you, man, they gave me 5 or 6 jars. I think it's 6 jars of jams and uh, salsa, veggies, and sauces. And man, I had to try one. They had one of them was apple cinnamon, uh, apple cinnamon sauce, applesauce, and I just had to try it. I opened it up and I tried it. I was like, Dino, do you like applesauce? He's like, yeah. I'm like, bro, this is the best applesauce I've ever had in my entire life. You've got to try it. He tried it. He was like, wow, that is really good. You guys did great, man. So thank you for that. Dino and I, 2 thumbs up. Thank you for the applesauce and the canned foods, guys. We really appreciate that. For the knowledge you share. Billy, it's my pleasure to share knowledge, man. You know, I have molded buds before, you know, and I've learned, man, you got to be really careful with it. I could have fucked a lot of this up if I had gone and fucked off or something and forgotten about this. Maybe I hooked up with somebody and stayed out all night, didn't come back for the next day, come back. This shit would have been molded and it would have been ruined. Pounds, pounds and pounds and pounds. So, yeah, it's musty, you know, and it's a good thing I caught it. So we'll get all that moisture out of it, and then we'll close them back up probably tonight, and let them sit overnight, and then we'll open them again tomorrow. Got giant fucking buds in these. I'm looking at these huge buds, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these fucking buds. Oh, this is Alien Overlord. I could have ruined these if I wasn't careful. So, a word to the wary out there, okay? Remember to always check your buds every day. When you're growing, you got to check them. Don't be lazy. If you're encasing them, if you're enclosing them, if you're jarring them, if you're boxing them up, make sure you check them. Now, I could avoid all of this if I put all of this into brown paper bags, because brown paper bags breathe, and they would cure in there, and it works good. But it's a lot. It's a lot of brown paper bags. I mean, I could do it, but it cures really good in brown paper bags in a closet. It lets it breathe. When you put a top on these, they don't breathe. No, 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 no. The must will go away. No, no. As long as you catch it before it molds. Must is okay. There's a difference between must and mold. They're 2 different things. But must is the beginning of it. And if you have musty buds and you box them up and you don't let them breathe, they'll be moldy the next day. So there is a difference between musty and moldy. There's definitely a difference, and you want to catch it before the mold starts. So you'll see the mold. If mold starts growing, it's white. You'll see white mold growing on your buds. You don't want to get that. But these are perfect. These are perfect, and these are going to be really good. There's probably a couple ounces right here, huh? No, maybe it's a little over an ounce. I don't know. It seems a little airy. It's not as heavy as it would be if it was Jack Herer. So we're just going to let these sit out in the air like this and not touch each other so much. And even if you're bagging, though, you're going to want to check and move the stuff around. So remember, when it's making contact, it's making moisture. Okay? So, you know, we've got those nets that keep it all separate. I've got those. I could be using those. I'm trying this, you know, trying a little different approach. Trying to catch it at just the right time and then boxing them up. But it is a challenge, man. Let's check on these Jack Herers. Real good. These are doing really good. Nice and dry. Really nice. This other Jack Herer right here. We'll just turn it. See how I did that? I just grabbed the whole bale and I just spun it in there. And because this stuff is not as moist as that stuff. So this stuff can stay down in the bins and just kind of slowly cure down in there. Yes. Bags are good. You are lucky. I will try harder when I harvest in 9 weeks to prevent from getting willow again. The flower smelled and looked great until I doped it. Doped it all up in the jar. Okay. Hey Jay, snapped an awesome pic for Twitter. Griffin, okay. Adam, I bet that room smells awesome. Yeah, it does smell pretty goddamn good. There's a little bit of must in the air, but that's going away. And a lot of flower smell. And this is untrimmed, so a lot of that leaf and stem has an unattractive odor to it as well. When it's still fresh, and that goes away as the moisture goes away. Here's another big bud. Michael, you are a noob ass bitch. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to. I'm blocking you from my live stream. Trust me, I'm not here to get advice from you, okay? I'm here to give you, morons like you, and other people that want to learn advice, okay? It doesn't work the other way, all right? I already know, okay? Now, I put this stuff in the bins when it was still damp, but not completely wet. All right, it was just a little bit. It was like a day away from the branches snapping, like I told you guys, because I wanted to have more of a moist and less of a dry, crackly finish on it. Yeah, Pog, I'm blocking you. You're blocked. Go fuck off. You're a little noob bitch. Go fuck off, dude. Go buy a nickel bag on the street corner, dude. Make sure you wear your mask. You live in Southern Australia. Okay, Joel. All right. You're so much better when you're not drinking. You're a lot easier to get along with, bro. Definitely. But anyway, like I said, if you wait until it's dry, like that other guy said, you're gonna get dry buds, and they're not gonna be nice and moist like when you get them from a commercial grower, and they're fucking perfect, and they're moist, and they're fucking dry enough to smoke, but they've got that little sponginess to them, and when you grab them and you break them apart, they don't explode. That's what we're going for here, guys. And that's why you don't listen to new bitches like that guy that just came in here and tried to tell me my shit. All right, I understand that if you wait until the stems snap and then box it up, that you're not going to have a problem with moisture, but then you're going to have dry, crackly buds, right? That fucking douchebag that just came in here, he doesn't know that, obviously. So that's why we're doing it this way. You know, you don't want it too fucking dry. And because it's just not, it doesn't smoke as good. It's not as smooth. It doesn't satisfy me as much when I've got dry, crackly buds. Its density and its moisture level. So when that lighter hits it, it just burns fucking perfectly, you know? But then, you know, I'm a connoisseur and he's a fucking noob bitch. No Halloween decorations. Just blocked a few more douchebags. Let's go and bring the chat up now that I got rid of all the douchey douches. What do you guys say about that? You got rid of all the douchey douches. All right. There you guys are. Cool. I didn't realize I didn't have the chat on again. At least I got my audio on, right? Is it true if, say, like the buds dry really fast within 3 days, does that make it more harsh and trap the chlorophyll in? 3 days? No, 3 days is about the amount of time it takes to dry them. 3 or 4 days, something like that. No, the chlorophyll is always in there, buddy. The is if you look at a bud, right? You look at a bud, and there's green. The green is chlorophyll. Okay, that's what's green. The chlorophyll. So the chlorophyll doesn't go away. It's still there. If you see green, there's chlorophyll. All right? Did you learn something? Would you yield less if you pressed rosin? If the bud is too dry, would you yield less if you pressed rosin? No. No, Gary, you wouldn't. No, the dryness doesn't really matter too much with the rosin press. Actually, I get more rosin out of a dry bud than I do out of a young, you know, something that's a little premature. He brought me something. Dino brought me something yesterday. It looks great. He told me what strain it was, and I can't remember, but I'll show it to you, and we'll try it. And then I'll call him and ask him what he brought me. Dino grows some really good-looking bud. I mean, there's no denying it. Look at Dino's buds, guys. The man knows grow. And I am so proud that this is the guy that's taught me how to grow. This is the guy that's taught me everything. The guy that grows bud that looks like that. That's the guy that taught me. And like some little new bitch is going to come in here and tell me how to cure my buds. I fucking love it. How long do you jar lay cure? Huh? Always learning things. Frosty cheers. So it's a constant cure. You put it in the jar, and it's curing every day. Now, at some point, it starts breaking down. It's like 4 month, 6 month part. 4 months, 6 months into the cure, it starts breaking down, starts breaking apart, starts losing its flavor, starts losing its terps. But you keep it cool, you keep it dark. 4 months, man, you're good. 6 months, if you do it right, and you're in a good moist environment, like a coffin, like a wooden crate in a wine cellar, 6 months, you're good. After that, it starts going down. But if you didn't store them properly, 3 months, bro, and then your shit starts going quick if you're not storing it properly. If you've got buds sitting out like this, exposed to air, man, weeks. And that shit goes bad really fast. And you can see that. I know. I've left buds sitting out. I've had them jarred. You can see it. Oh, Slowski's here, everybody. Look, it's Mr. Slowski. Hey, Slowski. What's up, Slowski? We grew so awesome buds. Is that outdoor? Yes, all of Dino's and my stuff is outdoor. Pretty Frosty, don't advise me on shit I already know. And don't advise me on something that I literally came in here to teach my audience about. Did you read the fucking title? You know, I'm teaching my audience. I don't need some new bitch that I've never even met before in my life to try to act like he's my fucking mentor. And let me tell you something. I'm telling you guys, if you wait until they snap and you put them in the bin, buds aren't going to be as nice. They're going to be too dry. You're going to have to rehydrate. I learned that over years, right? And last year, you remember I was telling you, you wait till they snap and put them in the bin. I'm like, man, that's just, I don't like that quality of bud. It is not where I want my buds to be. It is there too dry. And then I got to take paper towels and soak them with water and put them in there and get them moist again. And they retain that for a while, but then they lose it a little bit. And it's a pain in the ass and blah, 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 blah. That's why I'm teaching you guys this shit. I don't grow indoors that much. I start my plants indoors and I move them out. I prefer outdoor growing. Karstein, right? Well, I delete them before you guys even get a chance to see them anyway. I don't want dry buds either, Greg, right? I don't want dry buds. I like them to have a sponginess to them. You know? I like to be able to do this to them and press on them and see them, you know, that's not crackling apart. There's no leaf coming off of it crackling apart. My buds that I grew last year, you know, I got them so dry that I would do that and they would break in my fingers and I had to rehydrate them. You know, this is perfect. He's got a perfect cure on this. When to harvest day? No, Jay, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Anybody who tells you that is a fucking douchebag, liar, noob, bitch. A douchebag, lying, noob, bitch. Jay Bouchard, remember that. Anybody who tells you, oh, you want to harvest at night when the trichomes are fullest. Oh, you want to harvest in the early morning. Oh, you want to harvest at this time or that time. Dude, really? 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 God, people are fucking so dumb and gullible. They will believe anything just because you don't understand it, you know? God. You'll do this, man. Jay, I wish you would do this more often. All of you guys, come on, man. When people tell you dumb shit, do this. Say night, day. Really, what's the difference, dude? Ask them. When someone says, does it matter? Oh, it matters if you do it at night. Say why. Let them explain it to you. And you want the scientific explanation. It'll be fucking hilarious for you, I promise. Who wants dry buds? I don't like my buds drier than a popcorn fart. I don't know what that is. What's up, Nate? You get your floor mats yet? Robert? No, they're coming, though, Wednesday, buddy. That's funny you thought about that. The DLNADLNB, haha. I don't know, Griffin. Greg, I'm indoors fully, but just temporary. I can only flower one lemon skittle at a time in my small closet grow. I could get small amounts of time. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, Jay. Thanks for asking. What about people who say harvest on a full moon? Kathy. Kathy Hyder, do me a favor, do this, okay? And then give me your answer. After what I just told Jay, I want you to do this. I want you to weigh your own question from what I just fucking said to my live stream audience. And you too. And now I want you to answer your own question. You can do it, Kathy. I'm pulling for you. I really am. I know you can do this, Kathy. I want you to know I support you 120% right now in being able to answer your own question that you just asked me. Little Harvest Moon sounds fancy, right, Greg? It sounds fancy. Kathy, answer me now. What did I tell Jay to do when someone says something stupid or something that you've never heard or something that doesn't quite ring true or something, you know, some rumor or whatever? You do this. Are you doing this, Kathy? You shouldn't have to ask me a question like that after what I just told you. Your buds will be magical, says Adam. I love it. I'd go with what Nay says Greg. Bruh. I'd go with what Nay says too. You know, 15 years ago when I first got interested in growing cannabis, I was thinking about it. If this guy right here had come up to me and showed me this and said, hey, I'm trending A, bro. You're going to be me in 15 years. And you're going to have cannabis like this, in bins like this. I would have been like, whatever. I would have never believed it. It's... So, Kathy, answer the question. Okay, you're doing this. After what I said to him, what I said to what was it, Jay? Was it Jay? Who was I talking to? Jay. What I said to Jay, and then you heard me talking to Jay. What's your answer now? Should you harvest on a full moon? What's your answer, Kathy? Did you hear what I said? I'm going to repeat it, okay? I said when someone says something stupid like that, ask them why. And tell them you want the scientific reason for harvesting on a full moon. What exactly is that reason? 21 plants right now in veg. It's my dream. I love it. Evan, right on, buddy. Do you use organic soil? Absolutely, Scott. Great question. All organic, buddy. You want to learn my soil? It's all at naysgarden.com. It's all free, and it's all stuff you make yourself at home. Free information, buddy. naysgarden.com. When you get there, click the link at the top. It says grow 4 pounds. That just takes you to a page of several paragraphs. It gives you my recipe for my soil. It tells how I use light, how I use water, and how I work to do what I do and achieve the results that I achieve. Very, very simple, but it's all there and it's all free information. And if you guys want this information, and you've heard me say go to Nay's Garden many, many times before, but you just decide when you're on the internet, you're like, I'm not going to go to Nay's Garden. I'm not going to check it out. Blah, blah, blah. But then you come here and you keep asking me these questions, but you refuse to go to Nay's Garden. I just want you to know something. You're a fucking cunt! The information is right there. Okay? It's right there. All you got to do is just type it into naysgarden.com and it's there. And if you won't do that after a show or fucking whenever I tell you to do it or whatever, you're a fucking cunt! Okay? I think that should really reinforce the importance of you to go to that website. Don't be a cunt. Just go to the fucking website. It's free. You don't get tracked. All right? I'm not fucking collecting your personal information. So don't be a fucking cunt. You know, just go to naysgarden.com and get the free information. It's free. I'm not asking you for anything. I don't need anything in return. You don't even have to fucking thank me. I mean, you probably should. You know, just your mom's probably taught you to say thank you when somebody gives you something nice. You know, you probably should come in here and say thank you to me after you go to the website and get all that fucking free information that I wrote down for you. It took all the time to do. But I don't need a fucking thank you. I don't need anything from you. All I need is for you guys to know the information is there. And, you know, don't be a fucking cunt, man. Just go to the website and go get it for yourselves. You could print the page out. You could write it down. You could take a screenshot. And then it's all there. And then you can go make your own fucking awesome soil. You can use my sun techniques. You can use my watering timing techniques. And use my harvesting techniques. It's all there. And it's all free. Don't be a fucking cunt. Go to naysgarden.com. All right? You're welcome, Mike You're welcome, Mike Thomas. It's my pleasure to provide you that information for free. It really is. And I appreciate you saying thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. Oh, and it didn't work. Oh, cool, Scott. Good. So you won't be a cunt. Good. You'll go to naysgarden.com. Good. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Soil is really easy. There's nothing to it, man. It's just a matter of making an environment that bacteria love. That's all. It's really simple. It's a lot of rotten vegetables and eggshells, coffee grounds, and soil. You know, and then the bat guano, the bone meal, the blood meal, the alfalfa meal, the kelp meal, fish bone meal, fish meal, all this stuff. You just throw it in that dirt, man, and your plants are gonna love it. All right, cyber style. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Cheers. Don't be a cunt. Go to naysgarden.com and teach yourselves, okay? Yes, Jeff, compost tea. Wendy, I don't know what you mean by my security certification expired. I don't know what that means. But try another device, you know, to log in. I'll go there myself and make sure that it's still working. Oh my God. That was really good. Let's call Dino and find out what that was. Wow. Wow. TriageOil.com. Your connection is not private. Help with cruise and where's the rest of this? Oh, advanced. Proceed to TriageOil.com. It wouldn't let me the other day. What's that, homie? Who are you talking to? You forgot your dad's here? Yeah, can I have it? He left his dad's here. He's like, yeah, you can have it. Oh, dude. Awesome. I haven't even touched him. But I did call you. I did call you because I wanted to ask you, what was that strain that you gave me in the baggie? It's so fucking good. What cookies? Peyote cookies. Dude, the flavor is top notch. You are a fantastic grower, my friend. Yeah, it's good. Yep, I'm on my live stream right now. I just had to call you and compliment you on it. I just tried it. It got me nice and high, racy. It's but the flavor, wow, smooth too. And what a nice grow. I mean, the density of the bud, man. You did such a great job on it. Yep. Well, let me know what your favorite is this year after you figure it out. And thanks for the dabs, bro. You come back and pick them up if you want them though. Oh, the or okay, that's a good idea. You grew out the orange. You grew out the orange bud. Did you save a clone, dude? Can I get one? Okay. Well, I've got Jack Harrer. I've got Jack Harrer, bro. If you want that, so we'll have clones of that for sure. Uh huh. No, Scott. Lemon. Huh. Stilton. Maybe that's somebody's name or it's a town or something. We went back to Stilton Town. Thank you, David. Nay, is Jack Harrer the only kind you grew? No, let me get back to this show. Dino, that is fucking awesome. I will. I'll come by. I'll bring the dabs over. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye. He left his dabs here. I can't just sit here and smoke his dabs. You know. I'll bring them back to him. Uh, but I mean, he gave me this bud, and let me tell you something. Wow, peyote cookies. The flavor is insane. David C. Baker Jr. I read that. I want to just read it again. He says, "You have helped me especially so much. Thank you. I do believe it's urgent to watch you." Ah, you do believe it's urgent. Hey, bro. Look, between me and you, David Baker, it is urgent that people watch this show and learn the things that you've learned from me and the things that I've learned from other people like Guy McPherson. That's important because if this goddamn economy does collapse, and we got COVID almost did it, and if the economy collapses and if we go down, it could be anything now. We can all see it now at least. We're ready. We've got our gardens. We know how to grow. We can go to work for ourselves. Everyone's like, I got to get a job so I can get the money and get to 7-Eleven and buy the fucking sugar products that are killing me. Or you got to go to work out in your garden, grow your vegetables to keep you alive forever, man. And help you stay young and healthy. Um, I don't know, man. It's urgent to it's most urgent to the people who, when they hear it's urgent, they're not going to listen. See what I'm saying, bro? So you can't tell people it's urgent. That's why I'm like, it's only between me and you, bro. It's urgent. For them, it's like, hey, check out this guy. He's fucking crazy. Nay goes off. He yells at people. He calls people out for the stupidest shit, and it's funny as shit. And we all have so much fun. Come for that, and then I'll sneak in the fucking save their life part when they're not paying attention, and then I'll scream at them for not paying attention, like I do. All right, so I noticed the numbers were getting high before, so I made sure to use the word cunt, because I know that there's a lot of people out there who are offended by that word, and they will leave immediately when they hear that word. That's why you don't hear it too often. But here at Nate's Garden, we have found the necessity to step up our verbal game in order to document our daily lives. What was I just saying? Document our... What happened? Document our daily lives. So we have... Billy, what's up, buddy? How's it going? I was just about to smoke this. Yeah, we document our daily lives. Alexandros Rejonis! Thanks for the thumbs up, buddy. Cyber style, no law regard. Totally forgot what I said. No law. What do we document our lives with? No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis sentences for all. Cheers, everybody. Cyber style. I guarantee you he's been dabbing his rosin. We made rosin all night. Him and I made rosin last night after the show. Oh, right. We choose to document our lives with the word cunt. Because, and I'm gonna explain that, because a lot of people don't understand that. All right? The reason why I use the word cunt is because there's so many fucking cunts out there today, and we don't use the word, so it's like they go unnoticed and uncalled out. Cunts need to be called cunts, okay? When you're a fucking cunt, I'm gonna call you a fucking cunt, and then all of a sudden, reality slips in. That's where I was. I got, something happens during these live shows, and I don't understand it. I'll be sitting here, and I'll be having a conversation, we'll be talking about something, and then all of a sudden, I just black out for a second, come back, and it's weird. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like I move, and I lose track of time for a second. And I keep saying I'm going to go back and watch the shows and try to see what the fuck that is. I just keep forgetting to do it. But anyway, I understand that there's a lot of people out there who get offended when I use the word cunt. But understand that if you disconnect from this live stream because I'm calling people cunts, that you yourself are a fucking cunt. You are. You're a fucking cunt because it's just words. It's like if you're watching like a little bird in a cage and it's tweeting, it's making all kinds of sounds and shit. It makes one sound. Whoa, that sounds different than another sound. You know? Yeah, it's a word. And if a word is that offensive to you when I say it, a word with the meaning of, and it's a very explicit meaning, it's a person that is far beyond fuckstick. It's a person that is far beyond a shit-eating moron. Cunts rise to a level of douchebaggery that is unlabelable by any other fucking word. That's why I say cunt. And I would love to hear from you fucking cunts before you leave my live stream that's why you're leaving. Hey, I'm so-and-so, and I'm leaving because of your dirty mouth and your language. I find it highly offensive and I can't listen to you anymore. Don't be a fucking cunt. Go ahead and tell me. Let me know that you're fucking offended, you fucking little dirty cunt. Go ahead. Is it the fact that I've already branded you a cunt and you're afraid that if you type and you say, man, you're offensive, you're gonna be like, wow, then I'm literally just walking into it. Is that it? Is that why you won't say anything? Is that why you just leave? Look. Kamala Harris is a fucking cunt. Okay? FLOTUS is a fucking cunt. Nancy Pelosi is a fucking cunt. Okay? And the cunts who stand out in the road and brag about somebody fucking tarring over a Black Lives Matter mural that was painted on the street is a fucking cunt. People who blindly support Joe Biden are fucking cunts. People who think Kamala Harris is somehow some sort of a fucking role model or some sort of a inspiring figure. You're a fucking cunt, just like Kamala Harris is a fucking cunt. You know, Melania Trump is a fucking cunt. Ivanka Trump is a fucking cunt. Press number 1 if you agree with everything that I've just said. Press number 1 if you agree with all of that. Hey man, I'm not picking sides here. Ever. Never again. I don't ever pick sides. You know why? Because all sides are fucked. There's only one side, as far as I can see, and that's the goddamn garden. And you go in the garden, and you grow your own vegetables, and you feed yourselves, and you feed your families, and you feed your neighbors, and you teach them how to do the same thing. Evan agrees. David C. Baker agrees. Scott Smith agrees. Thank you, Scott. Megsy Williams agrees. Karsten Menk agrees. Thank you, Karsten from Germany. I appreciate that, brother. Greg Foster agrees. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Greg. Look at all those ones I just got. Those are people that agree with me when I call Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, let's throw her in there, Hillary Cunt Clinton, Kamala Harris, did I say Nancy Pelosi, Ivanka fucking, served with a silver spoon in her mouth, fucking sit on daddy's lap, fucking Trump, cunt, fucking Ivanka, Melania, cunt, Trump. You could call Donald Trump a cunt. You could call Joe Biden a cunt. They're all cunts, and all of the people blindly supporting either one of those, any one of those people. What's up? What's up, Joe? They are fucking cunts too. You have got to see the bad in all of it, or you're a blind cunt yourself. Ju Yin Lance says, what's up, buddy? Lol, now you're in my profession, Nate. My neighbor tried to bleach and flex. What? Are we talking Flex Seal? What? The entire Flex Seal family of products? Before selling the house, the paint and bleach made it super scratch botry and thatch botry and Commonwealth black mold. It was all through her HVAC system. $14,000 later, I had her home spore-free and mold-free. Please don't ever bleach or use paints that say cover mold. It just feeds it. That's right. You're going to want Flex Seal in the entire Flex Seal family of products. Hi, everybody. I'm Phil Swift. I'm here to tell you about a brand new product, flex tape. That's right. We're going to take some of this flex tape and put it over more. Ow! That really hurt my mouth. Nay, you remind me so much of my father. Your name is Nay Millison. Nay Millison. Yeah, I think I'm gonna block you. All right, Graham has been really getting on the growing and self-sufficient. Get bags of rice like you must be rubbing on. He told people to get bags of rice. You all need to buy bags of rice and store them. They come in 5-gallon buckets, comes in bags. You know, you get a nice bag and get one of these plastic bins, right? And just take the bags, don't open it, and throw it in the bins, and then store it in a cold, cool, dark area where there's no mice. And you can tape those closed, you can wrap them up. God, I'm so excited, Megsy. Somebody's listening. Why do we need all these people to tell us how to live our lives? Robert, right? What we cooking? There's a better way, Robert. I know we could figure it out. If we set a bunch of intelligent people down in a room and we had a big conversation about it, we could fucking figure it out. You know, the problem is that conversation isn't taking place. And Robert Hilleman just brought up a great point, everybody. I just want to say that. He said, why do we need all these people to tell us how to live our lives? What we need are people who are willing to fix the way we're living now. You know, they'll look at everything that's broken and start fucking fixing it. And, you know, nothing fundamentally is going to change under Biden. He's promised that. So he's not going to fix anything. We're fucked. You know, Biden or Trump for 4 more years, and then his son, Trump Jr. I guarantee you, if Trump gets 4 years, his son's the next president of the United States. We're fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. You know, you better pray for fucking economic collapse and climate change. Seriously. Jesus Christ, he's going to be locking motherfuckers away. Shane, thank you, buddy. You guys, everybody needs to check out Shane Schultheis on Instagram. He is fucking hilarious. He's also on Twitter, Shane Schultheis. You know, it's Shane Schultheis fans, I think. Or something. I don't know. What is your, tell me what your Twitter is. Hippie chick, sounds good. James Short, little. He's mentioned the financial crisis. He can only employ his assistant half the time. Think he's struggling a bit, nay. I have 5-gallon full of rice, Cody. John, oh, I can't eat greens, but the rest sounds great. Megsy, I have a storage. Billy, I experimented with 1,000-watt LEDs this year. Everything has done wonderful, powerful. Power bill went way down. No heat. I'm sold. 1K watt LEDs. Cool. John, you only grew the hair. No, I grew Jack Hare, Sweet Afghani Delicious, and Alien Overlord. 30 pounds or more bags of rice. Hell yeah, David. I agree. Graham said that, and then the next one. He's hilarious. Not true. Trump is ruining this country. He's a Hitler. He won't leave if he's not president again. It will be another U.S. versus U.S. war. David C. Baker Jr. We have a year's worth of kidney beans, mushrooms, and tomato paste, probably close to 16 to 18 months worth. John Combs. Sounds awesomely good. I am sitting here in awe that Graham Elwood is telling people to buy bags of rice. I'm telling you guys, it's the perfect storage food. It lasts longer than any other food. It takes up the least amount of space. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It can be made all different kinds of ways. And used as a side, you know. It's Hey, Daniel. John, why not? Why can't you eat rice? What happens when you eat rice? Are you allergic to rice? Rice allergy, huh? I bet that's common. I never even heard of it. Ah, good coffee. That's good coffee. Yeah, man, this bud has aired out really nice. And it's only been sitting out for 2 hours like this. Um, and, you know, touching the buds, you can tell all that moisture is dissipated. You can see where I let this sit. This set on the bottom, and it got a little flat because it had all the weight on top of it. It's not totally flat, but it's got a flat side to it. Not moist at all, though. So that's really good, man. That's exactly where we want that. And now we'll check this one. This one's a little moister, I can tell down below. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it. This one's got to be flipped. Flipped and froofed. Separated lightly. Froofed up. Girls know what I'm talking about. All you ladies and my gay friends out there, they know a good froofing. All right. This is good. Separate it. There was, when I started this show, there was a musty smell in the air with the cannabis. That smell is completely dissipated and gone. Just in the matter of an hour. But you want to get in there when you're dealing with quantity like this. You want to get in there and you want to make sure you turn it. If you're doing it this method. And there's all different kinds of methods to do this. You know, this is just the method that I do. You know, there's a million different ways to do this. There's no rules, but you just want to avoid that. You want to avoid the mold for sure. So we'll just check this. This one's nice and soft, still moist. We're going to have to turn this for sure. This is plant number 1. The last plant I cut down. Separate these stalks down in here. Give it a good froofing. We got to froof it. We're giving it a good froof. We got to froof it up a little bit. We're froofing it up here. Great. I got a little bit of cannabis. I got a little bit of cannabis. Do you actually smoke that much a year? No, I don't. I don't smoke that much a year. Why? John Combs. I mean, I usually, generally, almost only smoke on this show. Okay? I do 3 shows a day. I smoke during the show. That's it. Okay? So, let's do the math. Let's say I grabbed, tops 2 grams of bud for a show. Okay? So let's say 2, 4, 6 grams a day. Oh, can I can't type, motherfucker. I can't type on this stupid fucking Windows 10 sucks my dick. 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 Windows 7 licks my taint while Windows 10 sucks my cock. Takes it all the way down its fucking throat. Windows 10 deep throats my cock. And fuck all the people who work for Windows 10. Fuck all of you. You're all a bunch of fucking cock-sucking cunts. See? See when I use that word? Right? Hey, press number 1 if you agreed with that statement. Press number 1 if you agreed with that statement. I would love to see how many number 1s I could get right now. Please. I forgot what I was doing. I totally forgot oh yeah, right. I was going to pull up the calculator. I was going to calculate. You guys, I can't pull up the fucking calculator on my fucking PC because Windows 10 sucks my cock. They deep throat my cock, and they are fucking, Windows 10 is run by fucking all cunts. Look at all those ones. Joe, are you having fun, buddy? Calculator. Where's the calculator? Calculator. Yes. Okay, so we get 2 grams per show at the most. So this is a high side, right? So we're saying 6 grams a day, 6 times 365 days in a year is 2,190 grams, guys. $2,190 grams. So in a pound, there's what is it? I want to say 454, right? There's no way I smoke 2 grams every show. But just saying, 2190. It's 454, right? Okay, Google. How many grams are in a pound?
1 pound is 453.592 grams.
454.
To convert from pounds to grams, multiply.
No, it's 454. It's 454, Dave. It's fucking 454. Look, when you're selling pounds, you got to know how much a fucking pound weighs in grams. It's 454. So 2190 divided by 454 equals, so 5 pounds. There's no way I'm smoking fucking 5 pounds. There's no way. So, you know, I'm not smoking. I mean, seriously, that was such an overestimation. That's there's no way I'm smoking 2 grams a show. Sometimes I only pack 1 bowl. And I smoke 1 hit, then I smoke another hit, and I'm done for the whole fucking show. Sometimes I pack 2 or 3 bowls. There's no way it's fucking 2 grams, man. So if you say it's, you know, legit, the most I'm probably smoking is 3 pounds at the most a year. 3 pounds at the most a year. But that's smoking. Then I make my triage oil. So that takes a good amount of cannabis to make my triage oil. And then there's other things I like to use cannabis for as well. It comes in handy, you know. It's good to have around. Large amounts of cannabis. Hey, you might want some keef. You might want to do edibles. You might have a friend that's doing fucking, you know, some kind of a special process and they need a pound or 2 to do blah, blah, blah. It's great to have it, you know. So, you know, I'm not smoking 3 pounds in a year. And behind me, there's roughly, give or take, 4 pounds per container in each one of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 28, roughly 28 pounds behind me, give or take. You could say 24 pounds even. I'm smoking, what, a pound and a half in a year, maybe? I could make a pound last for a year. I guarantee you, if that's what I'm smoking in a year, I could make a pound last. I'd just be conservative with it and be like, okay, well, I'm only smoking 1 bowl per show. Then I'm going to corner it. I'll make it last for 4 hits. I'd do that no problem, man. I'd do that shit all day. 1 gram per show. I could do that. I could do it less. I could do half gram per show. Unreal, pal. What's a half gram of cannabis weigh? I do not know. So anyway, this is Dino's Alien Overlord that he grew. I'm going to try this. He also grew the Alien Overlord. I got to go see my plants. Take us with you, Jay, on your phone, bro. Open up the show on your phone, bro. And leave us open in your house, too, bro. So your house can listen in. Your house likes to hear it, man. Do not yell at me. Don't do it. We're about to get high. Now, this is how I would smoke a bowl if I was trying to conserve it. I would just hit one little edge of it. Cyber style. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, everybody. Watch the way I'll hit this bowl. And then press it down, put it out. Watch. I'm getting high off of that. I'm feeling it. Isn't that funny? As I blow those smoke rings, man, even a little tiny hit like that. And then you find out what your tolerance is. You're like, wow, I really don't need to smoke as much as I've been smoking. But fuck it. I'm going to smoke as much as I want. I was just making a point on that. I'll probably finish that bowl on my next hit. I'm feeling that, though. Oh, my God. Hey, look, it's 420 in Newfoundland, everybody. Cyber style. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Cheers, everybody. It's like a bumper sticker smoking with me, isn't it? Yo, Jinmin, what's up, son? Billy. Dude, that was a big ol' hit. Much more defiant O's. That's great. This cannabis is going to be perfect this year. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be perfect. Heirloom strain, Alien Overlord. I feel like I'm at a goddamn barbecue, flipping the goddamn steaks. I'm flipping the steaks on the barbecue grill. Look at the difference in color between the two strains. It's crazy. You can't really tell, but the Jack hair is very green. It's a very green. Stuff is more. Actually, I thought it was darker. It looked more purple, and it has like a. I don't know. It's not like a hue. It's like a reddish almost hue to it. Hue. Rogi awakens from his slumber. Is it true you can't mix strains? Scott Smith, I don't understand what you mean. I wish, man, I used to bitch about seeds. Not no more. I've got very few left. Do you trim as you go through it? Yeah, Joe. I trim when I smoke it now because it retains its flavor. When you leave all those leaves and the stems on, it protects the bud, and it really does retain more of the flavor over a long period of time. I figure I'll be smoking this shit for a year or two, so that's about as long as I've been able to keep bud tasting halfway decent as a year or two. It really starts. It's got to be a really strong strain. Like I had this one, it was called Medusa. Man, I had that shit for fucking 3, 4, I don't know, 5 fucking years. I still have some of that shit. I bet you I could find some somewhere in the house. And it's still viable. It's crazy. There are strains out there that retain their flavor, man, you know, and potency, but not a lot. And I don't know why, you know. It would be great if we had. That would be one of the things that if we had a university that specialized in studying cannabis, that would be one of the things I would love for them to discover. Why did this one strain retain its potency for so long? Find that property and start breeding that into cannabis strains so they last forever. Bruh, it'd be fucking bad as fuck. When drying and curing, can you mix strains? Generally, no. I don't want to mix them. I mean, I want to keep them separate so I know what they are. I mean, it. But if you don't care, yeah, you can mix them. If you don't care, bro, you can mix them all up. Yeah, I just like to know what they are, you know, so I keep them separate. And now I get to find out how much I got on each tree, you know. 2 of these are from one fucking plant. I haven't even weighed it yet. I've been waiting for it to dry. Actually, they're dry. This jack is dry enough. I can weigh it now. It's fine. It's not going to lose any more water weight. So let me just check this other one and we'll weigh it. We'll find out how much I got on plant number 1 finally. Oh, it's fine. It's fucking perfect. It's dry. All right, my scale is right here. So cool, dude. So cool. We just need something like this. Okay. All right, man. Here we go. These bins weigh about 4.5 pounds. Ah, it's only 7. It's only 7.7. 7.7 on this one. All right, 7.7, and this is. Come on, baby, come on. Can't see it. 7.12. 7.7 and 7.12. 7.7 and 7.12. Jesus fucking Christ. 7.7. Hold on a second. 7.7 and 7. Okay, clear. 7.7 plus 7.12 equals. That's not right. Did it wrong. It says 14.8. But then you subtract minus 8. I say 4.5. It's not 4.5. It's like 4.3. But just say 8.76. I got 6 fucking pounds on that goddamn tree. Fuck yeah, I did. Fuck yeah, I did. Fuck yeah. Now, it's untrimmed, but the sticks and the... Believe it or not, the sticks and the leaves don't weigh a lot. But I'll take 6 pounds, man. And I man, if I were to trim that up, I'll bet you I'd walk away with more than 6 pounds. I have to throw one of those here. I got one. Let me just find out what one of those weighs again. I've got one right here. I've got an empty one right here. Okay, this one weighs 4.4. It does weigh 4.4. Almost exactly. 4 pounds. It's 4 pounds 4 ounces. That's the thing. I was wrong, dude. When I said 14, it was really 15 because that we went over into 16. It's 16 ounces is a fucking pound. So that was really 15 point something. So I was wrong in my calculation. I guarantee you I got 6 pounds off that tree. Maybe more. Maybe more. Right? Because it was one was 7 point, what was it? 7 point, what did I say it was? 7.12, and the other one was 7.7, wasn't it? Yeah, 16. My math is so bad. It'd be 16. And be 3 left. So it'd be 15.3. So it's 15.3. There's no lid, bro. There's no lid. What are you talking about? The lid adds weight. Did you think there's a lid on here? Yeah. So 7.16 is 8 pounds. So you get 14, then you take the 12 and the 0.7, you get 16, and it's 0.3. So you get 15.3. So 15.3 minus, what is it, 8.8? 6.5, motherfucker. 6.5 pounds. Woo! 6.5 pounds, man. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. There's no way those sticks and leaves weigh a half pound. There's no way. There's no way. Dude, that was plant number 1. Now we all remember, okay? Everybody has to remember this. For the whole year, people are going to come in. Yo, Nate, what did you get off that first plant? That Jack Herer plant. 6.5 pounds untrimmed. We did the math. These bins weigh 4.4. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. So it was 8. We subtracted 8 pounds, 8 ounces from the overall weight, which was 15 pounds, 3 ounces. And we got exactly 6.5 pounds. Oh my God. I want to call my mom. I want to call my mom and tell her, man. God, it's fucking such a great yield. Hey. I'm fine. How are you? How's Dad? Hey, everybody's good over there? Hey, Dad, I love you. It's your son, Ben, from California. I love you. Good. You smile for me, Dad. I love you. You keep smiling for me. I love you so much. I had to tell you, I'm on my show. I weighed the big plant in my garden, 6.5 pounds off of one plant. Everyone in the live stream is saying, hi, Mom, hi, Mom, hi, Mom. We love you. All right, I will talk to you soon. I just wanted to let you know that was just an amazing 6.5 pounds. Tell your friends. I did it off of one tree. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Wow. Dude, I got 6.5 pounds off of one fucking tree in my greenhouse. And I gotta tell you what else. Really not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. I've never grown in a goddamn greenhouse before. I was flying by the seat of my fucking pants in there, everybody. It's the first time I've done it. I had no idea what it was to grow in a greenhouse, and now I kind of know. Wow. You know, I think I got like 4 pounds off of the alien overlords, I think. We can throw them on real quick while we're doing this. Here, let's tear it. Let's tear it with the bin on. That'll be fun. We'll get the fucking exact weight. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, here's the exact weight of Alien Overlord plant number 3. £3 pounds 12 ounces. 3 pounds 12 ounces. Fucking A, Alien Overlord, 3 pounds, man. Fucking A, bro. There it is. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, it says minus 4.41. Oh, 2.158. What? No, 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 no. I know that could be fucking 3. Come on. Oh, give me a bud that I took out of there. Yeah. Oh, what? I got a whole thing of fucking Alien Overlord. What, bitch? Hey, go in your home. Go in your home. Go in your home. Go in your 3 fucking pounds, motherfucker! 3 fucking pounds! 3 fucking pounds, motherfucker! 3 pounds on both of my plants. I got 3 pounds of both of my plants. I got 3 pounds of both of my plants, motherfucker. What? Nobody even does that shit anymore, pal. What are you doing, a dance? Unreal, pal. Nobody even does it like that anymore. Nobody does jig dancing anymore, pal. Look at you. I got 3 pounds. I forgot. I was like, yeah, that's right. I took this alien overlord out. I took alien overlord. It puts me at fucking 3 pounds. I love it. 3 pounds on each plant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, it was so close. I think I threw like 4 grams in there to get it. It was so close. I was like, no, so close. And you know, these bins might not all weigh 4.41. I swear, man, I thought I put one on it said 4.3. So I could even have a little bit more weight. That makes a big difference on the overall. If I'm, you know, 0.3 off, if I'm 0.1 off on all the weights, or some of them are, you know, vary, but I can weigh them eventually. Oh shit! I forgot. My friend trimmed all of this, and I never weighed this. Here, we'll leave the baggie in there because it's not going to make that big of a difference. But we got to tear with the empty again. Here. This is going to be awesome. It should say 4.41 when I take this off. See, it's off a little bit. 4 pounds, 4 ounces, 0.3. 4 pounds and here, let's take the lid off. And I've got a bag, it's probably going to weigh a little bit more, but it's got the trim in it. Fucking A. It's 11.6 ounces. So you can add, and that's trimmed, bud. 11. I'm so excited, man, that I did so good on these trees. And that was, I didn't even find out the weights on the other ones. I guess we should weigh the Jack Harris too, huh? Here. Plant number 6, which I know I didn't do very well on. This wasn't a very good plant. Okay, here we go. Let's see how we did, guys. We're doing the full on. This is the official weigh-in, man. Here we go. Wow, yeah! 3 pounds, 14.5 ounces. That's Jack Herer. I took some butt off of that plant. I know it. So I know I got 4 fucking pounds on that plant. Not to mention I lost a little bit to bud rot, and I ripped those buds off. There was a lot of that, actually. And if I hadn't lost that bud, man, I totally grew the mass, you know? I just fucked up with the humidity and the moisture and not having good ventilation. So, man, holy shit, I know I got plant number 6, I know I got 4 fucking pounds on. It's, like I said, 3 pounds, 14.5 ounces. Here, let's do another one. Jack Herer, plant number 5. Oh yeah, man, this one feels heavy. 4 pounds. Jesus fucking Christ, 13.6 ounces. Can you believe how close plant 5 and plant 6 weights are? Oh, this is 4 pounds. Wait, no. This is 4 pounds, 13 point. Oh my God, dude. This thing's almost 5 fucking pounds, bro. Plant number 5's almost 5 pounds. Holy shit. Dude. How much fucking cannabis did I fucking grow? So I got the fucking, okay, we said it was 6.5 pounds there, 6.5, 6.5, 7, 8, 9.5, 9.5. No. Yeah, I can't remember. Fuck, was it? 3 and 3. Tell him 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, 19, 20, plus 13.6 ounces over that. In my head, I'm at 20, but look, watch this. Don't forget this bud right here, which was almost, what was this? Oh, fuck, I lost the tear. What was that? I can't remember. What was it, 13 ounces? Right? So we put that together. That's another fucking pound right there over the overall. So, let me just tear this. 14.41. There we go. Okay, now, don't forget this. That horrible plant that I had to pull early, the Sweet Afghani Delicious. Plant number 4. It got attacked by bud rot. Remember, I had to bring it down so it didn't have a big yield on it. It wasn't a high yielder anyway. And the shit was all thin. Man, this isn't going to weigh anything. But it's going to add to my overall. We're 19.1. Where are you getting a 0.1 from? There's not a fucking 0.1, bro. Is this your largest harvest ever? No, this isn't my largest harvest ever. But I only did this with 6 plants. This is my largest harvest on 6 plants. Probably. There you go. 1 pound. Wow, Jesus Christ. It's 2 fucking pounds? It's 1 pound, 15.9. And I've got Sweet Afghani Delicious right here from that plant. And it's in number 5. It's in the number 5 container right here. Boom. Sweet Afghani Delicious. 115.9. 2 pounds. There it is. So add 2 fucking pounds to it. Boom. Not to mention what I've given away. If I've already given some away to some of my friends. But I gave a really nice bud away to my friend that trimmed some for me. So fucking on 6 plants, it's gonna be Jesus fucking Christ, that one was 2 pounds. This is my smallest one was 2 pounds. It was 3, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Okay. Then 12, 16 plus 16 plus 6. 22.5. Total 22.5. So 22.5 pounds on 6 plants. 22.5 on 6 plants. And that does not include the Boytritis bud that I lost. which was a lot. You know, I probably lost about a half pound to botrytis. You know. So there you go. There's the fucking, there's the goddamn, there's the proof of it. And it's just a matter of vegetable compost, uh, compost tea, putting what I put in the soil, full sunlight, as much sunlight as you can get, and watering every day with timers, and you know, good strain selection. A lot of people think that if you pull a seed out of a bag of cannabis or you get a seed from somewhere that it's just automatically going to be good. It's not true. Once you find something that grows really good, you keep it, you clone it, and you keep perpetuating it. It just so happens that the Alien Overlord and the Sweet Afghani Delicious, you know, they had their positive attributes, but they lacked severely with, for one thing, spider mites love that fucking not the sweet Afghani. Spider mites love the Alien Overlord, and the botrytis loved the Sweet Afghani Delicious. I mean, they that, in addition to the fact, not nuggy. Either of those strains were nuggy or filling out or getting really big. They looked huge. I mean, Alien Overlord looked huge, but the buds weren't firm and thick. Nothing like Jack Herer. There's a total difference in density of those. And when you're growing and you're limited the amount of what you can grow and whatever, so you want to look at things like density, because that's going to be your overall weight, and how much you pull, that's going to be how many trichomes you get. And the more weight, the more trichomes overall, you know? Yeah, I'll be growing out in the tent from now on. It's the only way to grow. I just got to dial it in, you know? Hopefully it'll only take me one grow. I might take a year off from growing. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I might just grow veggies out there. I might not grow cannabis again. I've got this Jack Herer strain. You know, I might just do one plant. You know, just to keep it going or something. I don't know. I've just got so much. I don't need to. Yeah, we'll see. You know, I'll probably actually get rid of that press and get a better one, a bigger one, because this one it works, but I want to do it on a larger capacity, and it's I want bigger plates and more options. Hash, what's up, son? You're making more oil. How much peppermint oil for 1 liter of coconut oil? Figure out what 1% of 1 liter is. Okay, Google. What is 1% of 1 liter?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, Google. What is 1% of 1 liter?
The answer is 0.01 L.
Okay, Google. How many milliliters is 0.01 liters?
1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 milliliters.
Such a fucking dumb bitch. 1 liter has 1,000 milliliters in it. You're going to want 1% of that. 1%. Okay, Google. What is 1% of 1,000 milliliters?
The answer is 10.
10 milliliters, right. 10 milliliters. There you go. 10 milliliters peppermint oil, 10 milliliters activated pure THC oil. Make sure you pre-mix the THC oil with the coconut oil first. Warm them both up. Get them nice and soupy before you just pour that in. And then it'll mix really well. No, I'm fine. I've taken years off before. I'm fine. I don't have to grow every year. Pure coconut oil? Really? Your cats eat coconut oil? That's interesting. What's up with that? That is very, very interesting. I'm intrigued. Cats eat coconut oil. The house is such a fucking mess. Oh my god. Wow. How many pounds did I grow this year? What did I say? 22 and a half or something? Psst. Nobody grows 22 and a half pounds a year anymore, Val. Psh, unreal. What are you doing? On 6 plants? What, you only grew 6 plants? Shea butter and coconut oil? Huh. Yeah, dogs will eat anything. Dogs eat out of trash cans, Susie. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, dogs will literally eat feces off the ground. Cats, they're a little bit more finicky. Man, my fucking rocks are fucked up. Pissed off, man. So it's all jacked up and shit. I was loving it. But there's something grinding under, like where the universal joint is, or it's where the four-wheel drive engages. It's like if you keep it in two-wheel drive, it doesn't make the noise. But man, when you put it in four-wheel drive, there is like this fucking, you can feel it just grinding, and you hear it going da 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 da. I'm like, man, that's not good. So the mechanic is coming over tomorrow. He's gonna trailer it and take it to the shop, and they're gonna fix it hopefully. Put my new rims and tires on it. Ask him if he can trailer it back for me. Eating the wood. My dog's eating the wood fence. Hey, goddamn! An hour and 44 minutes. I'm spoiling you guys. Are you kidding me? This was the official count for the year, man. How much cannabis I grew on those plants. It's a big day. I wasn't really expecting to do that, but we did it. And there's a Roxer group. The guys that work at Roxer are in. They helped us out several times. Billy, oh, right on, buddy. I'm in a couple Roxer groups on Facebook, man. I post my Roxer stuff in there. Is there still 39 trendies? There's 29. There's 29 gardeners here gardening away, which is beautiful. It's amazing. Um, but God damn it! I'm sitting there looking at the rock, so I parked it where I could see it. God damn it! Having a problem with the battery. I fucking having all kinds. I don't like to talk about my rocks or problems. I gotta take my dog for a hike. Just forget about all my problems. That's what I think I'm gonna go do. Go for a hike. Take for a walk. 700, 560, 767 steps. 767 steps from the yard. I'm gonna take all 767 steps. So this is 764. If I turn and look at the sun or not. There's 764. 766 the other day. I looked at a bird. I'm watching the dog. Definitely 700. Definitely 760. Definitely 765. All right, Billy. Congratulations on the harvest totals. Thank you, Jinmin. I gotta go. It's an hour and 44 minutes. So it's definitely 1 hour and 45 minutes. Too long. I'm gonna go for a drive. Look at driver. I'm gonna drive the end of the driveway. To drive. Look at driver. You saw keys. I definitely saw the keys to your car. They were sitting over there. I grabbed them. I took your keys. I went outside. I found your car. I took your keys and I opened your car and went inside. You started your car with your keys. I definitely took it for a drive. Down the driveway. I drove it back. I parked it. I put it in park. I turned on the air conditioning. I put it in drive. I drove it. Definitely drove it back down the end of the driveway. I definitely looked both ways. I only looked one way, actually. Because when I pulled out, somebody squealed their brakes behind me. Very loud. Very loud. Startled me. I was very startled. But they swerved off the road and hit your mailbox. You might want to have that looked at, too. Got in your car. Drove down the road. Definitely drove your car down the road. And I drove your car down the road and saw the freeway off-ramp. I drove up the off-ramp. And cars were swerving out of my way in your car. I got on the freeway. Was driving the wrong way. I was able to count up all the mile markers and make sure that they all added up correctly. Which they do. All the mile markers are correct. They're in the correct places and they all add up correctly. I hit a couple of them with your car. I made a U-turn. There was water in the middle of the median. Big muddy median. I drove through it. Made a U-turn. There's cars swerving out of my way. They were coming at me. I went the other way and they were coming at me again. I saw the on-ramp. So I took the on-ramp off in your car and drove back over here. Got back on your driveway and put your car back. And put your keys back too. Your keys, they're back. You definitely see your keys. Check out my friend, ronplacone.com. Definitely ronplacone.com. LucyandRon.com. He's got his own website. He's definitely got his own website, LucyandRon.com. Check it out. LucyandRon.com. He's got his own YouTube channel. Ron Placone on YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel. And check out his YouTube. And check out his YouTube channel. Ron Placone on YouTube. Get your news on with Ron. You can go check out his news. His newsworthy. You tweet your news. Tweet your news articles to Ron Placone at Twitter. You can definitely do that. He'll read them on his show. You got to go subscribe to his show. Click notifications. Make sure you click the notifications and click all. You get notified every time he's there, and I might be there watching with you. Watching Ron Placone. He's on Facebook at Ron Placone. He's definitely on Instagram. He's definitely on Instagram at Ron Placone. And you gotta look out for Graham Elwood and Lee Camp. And Jimmy Dore and Kyle Kalinske. And check them out. Or on Raw. Pop Brothers of Law. And check them out. Miserable Liberal on Twitter. You want to check her out. Definitely check her out, but don't check her out too closely. Jimmy might get jealous. Don't make Jimmy jealous. Check out Jimmy Dore's show. Check out the Jimmy Dore show. And you're gonna want to check out Tim Black, Tim Pool, and H.A. Goodman. He's a bad man, but his name is Goodman. Check him out. You can go subscribe to his channel and tell him I sent you, but don't listen to anything he says. Just watch him. I like to drive. I'm a good driver. I like to drive. I'm a good driver. I like to drive around in your car. I was driving the other day. I went for a drive the other